Tell us about getting pregnant in college.
Ooh, wow. So I got a scholarship to go to school. Got a scholarship. Remember Little Cherry Hill Jania. Again, socially, I'm going to say that I'm learning that I'm socially awkward, right? Mm-hmm. So I get to college on a scholarship, number one recruit, full ride, full years, LIU Brooklyn. I'm in there. So, the first year was, I would say, it was pretty rocky because, again, here I go from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, to Brooklyn, New York. At the middle, Black Moon was popping, Brooklyn was popping at this time, and so I go from Cherry Hill to New York. And I remember the guy that I met him at a homecoming. So you figure that was early October or somewhere around there, homecoming time. And so I met him and we met at the party, and then he ended up knowing somebody that went to my college. And so we started kicking it. We started hanging out, everything. We became a couple and everything like that. We were on campus. And again, I'm the star of the team. So during this time, the young lady, Judith Blythe, she was scouting for stories for a movie that she was doing with Spike Lee. So, we're at the height of everything, everything was, great at the height of everything. And so this is where the storyline for Love and Basketball was, right? And so if you go back and if you get to know me a little bit, what I'm telling you about my mom and my dad, that was my storyline, right? So this was the storyline that I gave her when she was asking about, being in college and being a basketball player. And because I just came out of, high school and everything like that, that was the storyline for Love and Basketball. So she got the love part because one day I was coming back from a tournament. And so I was gone for a little while and I'd seen the guy that I was dating. And so, he had came back. And so if you remember the part in, Love and Basketball when they're in the, outside on the campus and she's walking up, it's switched around, but she's walking over to him and he's chilling in it. So it was that kind of similar situation where he was coming in and the lady was interviewing me. So he came in the middle of the interview. He's like, listen, sorry, I haven't seen her in forever. And it was a real love moment. So she started asking him about his basketball, everything about what was going on with him in basketball. And he was like, yeah, I played for, Uppsala. He played for this college, Uppsala. Do you guys ever play? Yeah, we play all this stuff. So, so that created what I see now, the storyline in Love and Basketball. And I would say in that moment, it was probably love for that, brief little time period. But then, so let's say this is about, we were together all together for about 11 months. And so let's say around the 10th month, I would say I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in school, just got a scholarship, just got here. My mom, my dad, what could I tell them? So having a baby wasn't an option at this point. Like it was like this is what you do, right? Mm-hmm. You go there and this is what you do. And he had started giving me problems and things of that nature. And then I found out that he had a bet that he bet one of the basketball players that he would get me. He bet one of the teammates. He didn't go to the school, but he bet one of his friends that he would get me. And it was a bet. Oh my God. So I'm like, wow, it was a bet? Are you kidding? He's like, oh no. I'm like, whatever. So when I told him that I was pregnant, he was like, it's not mine, and hung up the phone. What? So now, like I said, like if you see my storyline, I'm so socially awkward. I don't even understand this language at this point because I'm like, who does that? Like, like, what? And so these were like harsh realities that were given to me. So I called his mom. Mrs. Yeah. You know how I've been over your house? Yeah. Well, I'm pregnant. Yeah. And I'm not trying to keep it. I just need help going to the doctor. Then he gonna call me back. Why did you call my mom? Why did I call your mom? Just hung up on me and said it wasn't yours.